everyone. Welcome to Little Hill Homestead.
Hi.
It is Azure pickup day, and I think this is the 4th month in a row that it has rained.
Sounds about right.
And Shawn lost his rain gear.
Yeah, can't find my rain gear.
So we're gonna have to order some new rain gear.
So we're just gonna get wet, and when we get home, we'll change.
We'll change before. So if we look tore up from the floor up when we do our Azure unboxing, you know why. Anyways, we're off to do Azure. So we got all the way home, and we did our unboxing, only to find out that my microphone was not plugged in correctly. So I'm going to vice this over as best I can. But anyways, it rained the entire time, and we were soaked completely through. But we have changed our clothes now, and we have gotten warm. And let's jump in here, you guys. This is, I can't believe my mic is not working. What a pain in the booty. Anyways, we were soaked completely through. It was freezing. It was kind of probably one of the worst drops, but our drop coordinator, Rachel, was awesome. And we got our stuff in no time. And we are home. Anyways, the first thing we got, this is the 5-pound box of the organic frozen corn. We get this probably every other month. We just finished it off 2 nights ago, and this is what it looks like. It's just a bag of frozen corn. It's delicious, you guys. It's sweet, and it cooks up really well, and we use it in a lot of recipes. So it keeps really easy in the freezer, not fridge. But I did read that they're changing the packaging, so I'm curious to see what it's going to look like instead of those boxes, but time will tell. Time will tell. The next thing, this is another frozen box. I was getting stuff frozen done first so that Shawn could get it back in the freezer. This one has something in it that I got specifically because you guys, we recently did the Azure versus Costco pricing, and I bought the Costco broccoli, and you guys ripped me a new one and told me, no, lady, you've got to try the Azure broccoli. It is so much better. So I did go ahead and I got 3 bags of the broccoli because you guys, I think, might stop loving me if I didn't at least try it. So here you guys go. 3 bags of that. We did get the 3. We're out of the Costco one right now. So we just went ahead and jumped in and got the 3 just because the more you buy, the cheaper it is per quantity, per bag. You know what I mean. The other thing we get, and I just buy 1 bag every couple months, is frozen peas. We use them in fried rices and things like that. We don't use a ton of peas, but these ones are really, really tasty. They taste like fresh peas versus like some funky pea version from Walmart or something like that. So definitely worth a little extra cost on those guys. So like I said, it was raining at our drop today, so a few of our boxes got wet, and oh, wait, hold on. Let's talk about chicken food instead. We got what was this one? 25-pound bag of chicken grit. We currently have the chicken grit from Tractor Supply, and it's for baby chicks. They are almost done with that bag, so we went ahead and jumped in and got this guy. It was 25 pounds versus, I think the one we got from Tractor Supply is under 5 pounds for about the same cost. This was $10.99. But the reviews on this were really, really high. Really, really good. So we went and grabbed that just to give it a whirl. And then this is the other, we tried a different brand feed this month, and we're still going through that bag. But we did go ahead and get the Scratch and Peck layer pellets. They're going to be selling out, you guys. Everybody's buying all the chicks up like crazy. You know what I'm talking about. And we already had plans to add them this year anyways, and I'm shocked at how many people are buying chicks that know nothing about chicks. But we got the layer pellets so that we'd be ahead of the game and have a backup bag to the ones we got. I got pellets because our girls like to make a mess, and the finer stuff they're putting literally everywhere. I'm so ready for them to be outside, hopefully by the end of this week. But anyways, I read a bunch of reviews on Scratch and Peck, and a lot of people highly recommended it, so we thought we'd give that a try, see what they thought of it. So you guys know we have a hutch in our kitchen. We recently redid, and we showed you guys the video of it using these jars. They're the half-gallon jars that Azure sells. They do not come with lids. You have to add those separately. But we are slowly redoing our pantry in the other room. We found a little evidence of a critter in there, and so in order to prevent any issues, we are putting everything into glass jars that was anything loose. It wasn't a major issue. We cleaned it up, taken care of, but just in order to prevent, you don't want to lose food. So put my trusty bay leaves everywhere. We're good to go. But those are those half-gallon jars. We have a spice rack on the wall. I want Shawn to build a version of it and show you guys kind of how he built it. We built it, but on the other side of our kitchen, I want to do one kind of like a baking shelf that uses those half-gallon jars instead of the little pint jars that we used for our spice rack. So that's all I'm talking about here is my future plans for my honeydew list, which is like 18 million pages long. Like, let's be real. Between the two of us, we're always up to some kind of project. As you can see, there's a tape measure sitting behind us for, I don't know. And you can see the chicken coop out the window now, ironically. Anyways, wow. I love Azure unboxings because I literally never remember what I got until I go to open it. Anyways, sales flyer. If you don't know about Azure, and Azure is a co-op, a food co-op, you can order stuff from Oregon, and they deliver all over the United States. You go and you meet a big rig truck on a specific day. They let you know a couple days ahead of time where and what time it's going to be. Well, you know the where. The what time and the date is what you will find out. But they'll let you know on that, and the prices are really good. It's a lot of bulk, really healthy ingredient stuff at great prices. And so if you want any more information, I have a link below, but you can also hit me up, comment below, and I'll give you more information too. Anyways, we ordered the lids. Ironically, they were gold this month, and the last time we bought them, they were white. So I don't know what that's about. It's okay. We got the lids for our half-gallon jars. I got 3 pounds or 3 sweet onions. We bought the brown onions last month, and they're doing awesome. They're holding perfectly well, but every once in a while, I want a sweet onion for, sandwiches or different stuff. So I went ahead and grabbed 3 pounds of those. We're going to put them in our root closet, probably in that mesh bag they came in, because that's perfect for long-term storage. We got 6 cans of the La Preferita organic refried beans. These are amazing, you guys. We had to resort to buying some Rosarita refried beans, and they're not even comparable to these black beans. So for the black beans, I usually just splash a little bit of cumin, just a dash of cumin, and maybe just a small splash of milk or some cheese, some kind of creaminess to add into it. And man, these beans are amazing. I was sad when we ran out and I could not find them local to us anywhere. So I did go ahead and grab 6 of them. This is honey because we have a problem with their honey. It's a fantastic price and we use a lot of honey in our house. So this is the 3 pound. We got the orange blossom this time. We're down to barely anything. And I find that the orange blossom doesn't crystallize as quickly as the wildflower one that we sometimes get. I use maple syrup every single morning in my coffee. Normally I get it at Costco or Sam's Club, but you guys really told me that I should try it from Azure. So I did go ahead and pick it up for the month. I'm almost out. This was just a couple dollars more than what I pay at Costco, but I'm super excited to give it a try and see what we think of it. The color is much, much darker than the Costco one. So we normally buy the calico cheese, and I love that stuff, but it is a Colby Jack cheese, and so every once in a while, Shawn wants something that's a little more like a traditional cheddar. And so we've tried the white, big 5 pound block of Sierra Nevada white cheddar cheese, and we like it, but we wanted to see what other options there were. So I bought 3 blocks of different medium cheddar cheeses. We will do a taste test at the end, so I'll be able to give you guys all the information on them. But we grabbed this is the Sierra Nevada, and that's a medium cheddar. This is the Lulubelle medium white cheddar, and we grabbed the Rumianos as well, and that's medium cheddar. So those are the only medium cheddars that they carry. I went ahead and grabbed those. I wanted to see what we thought before we jumped in and bought a 5 pound block. So like I said, we will do a taste test at the end of those guys. So keep an eye out for that. And that did have sound, so you won't have to listen to me talking over myself like an idiot. Like, what is she even talking about at this point? I don't even know. Anyways, the next things we've got a mystery box. What is it? Who knows? I don't know. Let's open it and find out. How about it? So, Azure reuses boxes. So what you see on the outside of the box is just a box, and what's inside is totally something different. This, I forgot I ordered, you guys. This is a 3-pack of the organic kale. They wrap it in paper towels, and so it holds really, really well. I think I put this in the cart, and then, I mean, obviously I forgot that I ordered it, but I have plans to show you guys. We make a soup with potatoes and some Italian sausage, a little bit of cream, and a bunch of kale in it, and it's got rosemary. It's delicious with like some crusty bread. So we're going to show you guys how to make that using this. Look at that beautiful kale. So pretty. It was crispy and beautiful, and yeah. The other thing I'm going to show you guys is how we make a kale salad. It has lemon juice and honey and craisins and sliced almonds, and it's really, really tasty. So I'm going to show you guys how to make those. Don't count on me making kale chips because I don't like kale chips. They're not good, so you won't see us make them. Anyways, on to live plants. Azure added live plants this month, and so we went ahead and picked up a few. We are currently building a chicken coop. You can see it out the window, and around it, normal people put hardware cloth and they bury it under the ground as a deterrent for any kind of critters to get in. Well, we decided that over it, we are going to add some garden beds. We're going to build some little wooden garden beds because, you know, the 8 we have in the backyard aren't enough. So we're going to add more. So around the left side of the bed, of the coop, the run, and the front of it, our chickens don't free range, so we're not worried about them getting in there. But we are going to add a herb garden / strawberry garden. So I picked up a few herbs local to us, and then the ones that I could not find, I went ahead and ordered from Azure. So I'm going to try to remember what I got here. I ordered chamomile to dry out and make teas. They did not ship it. It's sold out, so I did not get that. This box arrived in pretty good shape. We ordered 15 strawberries. We picked these beautiful, they're amazing plants. The strawberries are beautiful. 13 of our 15 arrived in really, really good shape. And we picked something that would do a runner. So what a runner, it's going to basically shoot off a runner, and then we'll be able to have more strawberries year after year using that method. So we'll show you guys us planting those. This is, hold on, I accidentally ordered 2. Basil. Basil from seed takes forever, and so I ordered these tiny little basil plants. It comes with 5 different varieties in each tray. I did not remember ordering 2 of them, but it's all good. We like some basil and tomato in the summer, so we're going to be just fine with that. The other thing we've got in here is salvias. These arrived, they're probably the healthiest and prettiest of all the plants we ordered. Around our coop, we are going to do some stuff that brings in hummingbirds and bees and stuff that can pollinate our garden since it's really close to our chicken coop. So that's what that is for. Plus, salvia comes back year after year. It dies off in the winter here, but it does come back. And then this box arrived, and I don't know if it was because it was raining when we unloaded our truck. The sticker on here, I think, got put on the box wrong. So this one, this box is pretty tousled, y'all. I'm not going to lie. But the good thing with Azure is if anything arrives damaged, you fill out the customer form on their website, and they will get back to you like super quickly. I don't bother calling because the wait time can be really, really long. But if you fill out one of those customer forms, they get back to you super quickly and they will make it right. They usually will credit you if there's anything damaged, like in the case of this box. But let me show you what we did get. So most of the dirt or soil in our plants is really loose. It's all over the bottom of this box. So I'm trying to put them together and put tags in correctly as I'm unpacking them. So we got lavender was the first plant. We got, those are some more strawberries. I was very sad about this box. I was super excited for live plants, and I had seen a lot of reviews on how awesome they were when they shipped. I really think that this box got turned in the rain today. It's no big deal. I'll kind of monitor them, and I'll replant things and try to get them, back into a little bit better condition. But one of our rosemaries, one of our lavenders was snapped at the top. This is a lemon bee balm. It's a tiny little plant, but it'll grow really quickly, so it's beautiful. Then we've got, I'm trying to remember what all we got in here, you guys. This one got pretty mutilated, but it's pretty broken, but I'm going to see if we can bring it back. This is a stevia plant. We were planning on doing some teas and dehydrating some tea stuff out of the garden, hence the chamomile, and stevia adds a nice little sweetness. This one, one of y'all, Susan, was telling me the benefits of mullein, mullein. So we did go ahead and grab those. 2 of them shipped. One is completely smashed, and all the soil fell out in the bottom of the box. So one of them's okay though. So we're gonna see what we can do there. But again, we did some medicinal stuff to add around the chicken coop just to kind of have, a few things here and there. This wasn't labeled, but I believe it's a hyssop. And then there was some plants there was soil at the bottom, empty trays, and it's missing stuff. So I don't know what all went on here, to be honest with you. But like I said, I don't think this was an Azure. Oops, I think this was, our truck was unloaded really, really strangely because of the heavy amounts of rain today. And so I think this got turned on its side. But honestly, I don't know, because the sticker that says face up, this stuff wouldn't have fit in the box the way that they had it labeled. So who knows, you guys. Either way, I've already emailed Azure and let them know what plants got kind of destroyed, and they'll get back to me. I know they will. They're good about that kind of stuff. Either way, our plan is, like I said, around the coop to have some cool medicinal kitchen herbs and a tea garden. So it's going to be a mishmash of different things, and then the strawberries, because, we need some strawberries in our life. Everybody wants strawberries for canning season coming up. So, but the strawberries, y'all, are very, very pretty. So I'm excited about those. But I think that's it. There's dirt everywhere. You should see the floor in my kitchen. It's completely covered in soil on my feet in this video. Anyways, let's go start a taste test, y'all.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hello. How's it going?
Cheesy. That was so cheesy.
I'm going to be your cheesemonger today.
Okay.
And we're testing cheeses. So like I said, we have the Rumianos, the Sierra Nevada, and the Lulubels, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Lulubels. Yep. They're all a medium cheddar cheese. They're the only ones that they sell. So there you go. I think we start this way, since this is the one that everybody says is the best.
I'm in.
So I will say, I did put a drink in the cart, and then I took it out, so. It's a harder cheese than the Calico.
Mm-hmm.
Has a nice bite.
Mm-hmm.
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 That's good.
It turns, and then start off very creamy at all, but it kind of turns into creamy as you eat it.
Yeah, it's more hard cheese.
Yeah, well, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, Do you need water? I have water. You need water. I don't have cooties.
Ugh.
You have your own. And ironically, we did make cookies to take to our Azure driver, and he wasn't there today, so we were forced to eat cookies in the car on the way home.
I'm not supposed to tell him that.
Yeah, we can. That's fine. Okay, so the next one, this is the Sierra Nevada. This is a medium cheddar. I have an air pocket in my throat for my water.
Definitely softer.
Mm-hmm.
Still a bold flavor in the back. Like back here.
Not as sharp as this one, though.
Not as sharp.
Creamier for sure.
Creamier for sure.
Hold off on your...
Or softer, if you want to say.
Hold off on your applause until the end.
Oh no, we've got another one to try.
I know. This is the Rumianos, which I will say, the Rumiano butter is delicious.
It's delicious.
It's delicious.
Or delicious.
fine. Everything's fine. I don't think we've actually had any of the Rumiana cheese though. So
I don't think so.
let's go. Oop,
Some for the dogs.
somebody got something. It's more sour up front.
Definitely a harder texture.
Definitely not as sharp to me.
A little bit lighter in flavor. Same thing, two different ways to say it.
Kind of has a. I mean, if you're looking for a medium cheddar, that's more a medium. This to me is a little more sharp, but. This one to me, like, has like a, you know, like squeaky cheese.
Yeah, this one almost like, doesn't it like crumble in your mouth?
That one did, yeah.
Not quite, but
We promise we're going to tell you what we think.
definitely harder than that.
So our pickup was at 4:30. By the time we got home, it's now 6:15 at night. We haven't eaten dinner, so. This one crumbled a little more, yeah.
Crumbles a little faster.
I guess, how would it grate?
We should do a grating challenge. You can just tell on this one that it's
Softer.
softer.
It's more like a mozzarella texture.
I would say so. Not quite that soft, but definitely not style.
Do you have a favorite? Let's try one more. Hold on. You remember that one time you made us?
I think I
You
do.
watched
But
us try 8 butters. There you go. This is the cheese version of that. The funny part is, I thought of doing a whole bunch of other cheddars, and we would have had like 8 cheddars. That would have been disastrous.
it's always tough with cheeses too because you make so many different meals with different cheeses. They each have a purpose. But straight up, I do have a favorite.
Okay. I will say though, I'm sad because we are 100% out of the calico now. And I did enjoy that one. It was easy to cook with, and
She said that I did it earlier, but I did too.
well, you wanted something. No, I wasn't saying you don't like it.
Oh,
I was saying you wanted something a little more cheddary.
yeah.
That
For
was
certain
Jack. So
for certain meals.
yeah. Okay. What would be your least favorite?
Let's hear in a bit.
I'm gonna have to go with Rumiano's.
Okay.
To me, it's just not that strong. Okay. What is your second least favorite?
Well, it's going to give the favorite away. Can't I just tell you what my favorite
Okay,
is?
tell me what your favorite is. Yeah, I would agree. This one to me is.
When you're eating it straight up, I mean, it'll be interesting when we grate it and like
Yeah.
have it in tacos or something like that
Yeah.
to see what it does. But
We can
just
drink
eating
this. We didn't.
just eating it by itself,
No, yeah. This one to me is lacking the sharpness I was wanting, but it's not sharp. It's a medium, so maybe that's why. I am gonna open this, so I'm gonna get a spoon for us to try the maple syrup, or you're gonna get a spoon for us to try the maple syrup. All right. Does it taste like maple? Your eyes. Is it strong?
it's really good. Yeah, it's strong.
It says robust right on it.
Oh, there you go. Taste it. Kind of kicks you with maple.
Ooh, that's good though.
I know, it's really good.
Okay, wait. Grab our Costco one, or Sam's Club.
All
I
right.
want to taste it because this one to me definitely has like, it's in the fridge.
Of course. Oh, maple syrup. I was looking for honey. La 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 la.
This is the Kirkland one that I've been getting. This one's, yeah, that's really good. This is a grade A dark. This one is, they're both organic.
Ah!
This one is grade A as well. There's a clear winner.
Oh, there's an obvious winner.
This one is by far.
By far.
By far.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, that's surprising because, again, we did that Costco versus Azure, and I said, well, this is a few dollars cheaper, and people were like, no, you got to try this one, and you were right.
You're right.
I guess maybe you're right on the broccoli. We'll find out. Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting. So I'm going to be enjoying that in my coffee. But anyways, if you guys have a favorite cheese that you have not seen us try in the last year of videos.
Goes over with honey.
This one's soft. I don't know.
Well,
Either way.
We'll try them in a few recipes and we'll see what happens.
It does not go with maple at all.
I know. I'm telling you. I warned you.
That's so bad.
Oh.
If you have a cheese that you haven't seen us try and you really are like, no, this is the cheese, let us know. Be curious to see.
Yeah.
And if we just totally knocked your favorite cheese, my bad. Anyways.
Teach their own. That's why they make different cheeses.
Grilled cheeses.
Grilled cheeses.
Anyways, we thank you guys for watching. That's how I'm losing it, y'all. I always tell you guys we should not film at the end of the day because I get a little...
It's the end of the day. We've been working all day.
We did our taxes today.
That was fun.
So
and
that's a lot of brainstorming.
It's dinner time and we're hungry, so...
Yeah. Our company
we're kind of tired.
Left.
Yeah.
Which makes us very sad because we tried to get him to stay longer. He couldn't do it. But we have more company coming into town in 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Shawn's mom will be coming into town and with her friend, and I'm going to beg her. She's a ham, so I think she'll do it. I'm going to beg her to show you her famous bean dip.
Oh.
She makes this bean dip, and people for years have asked her to make it. So
yes.
I'm going to try to get her to make
the best.
And she'll want to be on the channel.
I think so.
Anyways. Thank you guys so much
for watching.
Appreciate